the Flames are going through they're going to go on a road trip here right away. That'll see them in Tampa Bay and in Florida. No Matthew Tkachuk. He did not play a ton in the last couple games in that Four Nations tournament, if at all.
Frank teed us up to this last Monday.
Yeah.
Him off the bus after the Saturday game was not pretty.
Yeah, and in some ways, as unbelievable as both the Tkachuk brothers were in this tournament, and I get their hunger and their fight, and I seriously admire it. But at what point was Matthew playing a detriment to Team USA? I think a fair question to ask. When Thursday? You have on the championship game, when you have a soft tissue injury like that, groin or hamstring, I don't know which one it is, and you decide to play, of course, when you say to your coach, hey, Mike Sullivan, I'm good to go, he's putting you on his lineup card. But at what point should you have bowed out because you gave him a period and a half? Should Kyle Connor have played? Is that a fair question to ask? And then the next part is, to answer your question about the injury, they're getting imaging done today. He's not done for the season. And the imaging will tell them, is this a shorter term thing or a longer term thing? But I believe we'll see Matthew Tkachuk again in the regular season.
Gotcha.
So the option of an LTIR Kucherov Vegas situation, you're not expecting?
I don't think so, unless they find something today where the groin is completely torn. I mean, I have no idea.
Because you brought it up. I have faith in Matthew Tkachuk in the playoffs, whether he plays between now and then or not. Mm-hmm. If this can allow us to maybe add a weapon,
$9 million player, yeah,
and then bring Matthew back. I mean, people
would hate it,
but if I'm Bill Zito, I'm absolutely doing it. I'm having a conversation with Matthew. Matthew,
there's two parts of this. I'll say, actually, there's three. One, they don't have any assets.
Yeah.
So the cap space is one thing, but who are you going to trade or what are you going to trade to bring something in? And then the other part is, I'm looking at this team. They haven't been the dominant force that they were. They haven't properly replaced Montour and Ekman Larson. And they went to the Stanley Cup final 2 years ago and went to Game 7 last year. That's a ton of hockey. At some point, that's all going to catch up to them if it's not right now. And not to say that they're not a team to be cognizant of, but I just don't think they're the force that they were the last 2 years.
I'd agree. My counter would be trade 2 more future firsts and go plug that.
They don't have them to trade.
Sure, you got the next one you do have, you trade. I mean,
it's 2027, and then the next one after that's 2028.
So you trade your 2027. I mean,
at what point are you
Golden Knights traded their 2026 last year to get Hanifin?
Yeah, well, that might end up working.
It should be on the table. If you're Florida, why not? That's going to get you the defenseman that can help you.
Or maybe you just say, you know what? We've got cap space finally. This isn't our year. We've got cap space in the summer. We can make things happen, and we'll reload for then.
Hey, guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out more of our content right here on the Flames Nation YouTube page. We had a bunch of great long-form interviews. You can check out some videos we've done as well outside of the studio. And, of course, if you want more writing or merchandise stuff, flamesnation.ca or nationgear.ca. Appreciate you watching.